Last month, we closed the month in 30 days at 24,000, coming from about 10 to 12,000 whenever I first signed up. On July 12th, right now, I've done probably above 30,000. I know it's for sure above 22.
What were you feeling before you made the leap of faith?
Overhead was tight to revenue. It's a big cut into the margin whenever you're only doing, say, 10,000 a month. Now I see about 8 to 10 leads a day off of a $50 a day budget. Scared money don't make money.
All right, guys. So I'm here with Joey, who is currently doing a windshield. Joey, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself first?
Yeah, I'm Joe with Tint Pros.
Cool. Where are you based?
I'm Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay. And I guess really briefly, first of all, how long have you been working with us?
It's going on a month now.
Okay. Just real quick, what sort of results have you seen in that month in terms of like what revenue are you making now?
Last month we closed the month in 30 days at 24,000, coming from about 10 to 12,000 whenever I first signed up.
Okay. And that's in about obviously in a month, which is not bad. That's what I like to say. What sort of results did you see in terms of like what allowed you to make that sort of money or that big jump?
A major influx in leads, honestly.
Mhm.
A lot of my friends, I talk to them, they say, turn down ad spend, but I'm like, yeah, they're always there, and I mean, I'm still making more than I was making without them.
Yeah.
They pay for themselves, so it works out. Yeah, it's just a major influx in leads. Honestly, I've thought about turning off my Google ads a couple times.
Yeah. And for context, for everyone watching, we're running his Meta ads, and you're running Google ads yourself, right?
Yeah, I haven't even been paying attention to Google ads. I just pay the bills.
Okay. Nice. And you're at the point now where obviously we've spoken about possibly like either getting a salesperson, getting an installer, but do you feel like right now you're at capacity based on what you're doing?
Not totally. It's more about keeping consistency. Like my biggest fall short is not getting to the phone. So that's what makes the most inconsistency. Like I have probably 200 leads on the back burner
Yeah.
that I can call on.
Yeah.
But it's just getting to the phone.
Yeah. So we're still not maximizing all the leads and we're still making obviously almost more than double.
Yeah.
Now, what I want you to tell the people watching is like, because I remember when you before starting, is it fair to say you were a little like maybe uncertain or like a little bit scared about actually doing it?
Yeah.
So talk to everyone about that process. Like, what were you feeling before you made the leap of faith?
Overhead was tight to revenue, and it was just it's a big cut into the margin whenever you're only doing, say, 10,000 a month.
Mhm.
But whenever I started seeing the leads come in, I mean, it spoke for itself. I think the first day before the ads even learned, we had 5 leads or something come in. Now I see about 8 to 10 leads a day off of a $50 a day budget.
Yeah. And like internally though, like when we were on that first call and you said, because I remember you were like, oh, in the past, whatever, you asked for like a 2-week free trial as well.
Yeah.
What do you feel like? Not what I said. What do you feel like internally in your head shifted? Where, hey man, I got to do this, or I want to actually give it a try.
It was mainly your guys' other testimonials. I was talking to other guys in the industry, and they all had good things to say. I mean, it's really just your guys' name. You guys have built a brand for your guys' selves.
Yeah, I always like to say we're not that cool, but I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah.
Okay, and right now, like how would you say, if anything, life or business has changed after making sort of the double what you were making before?
Business is a lot more free. Whenever I get a customer that I don't like, I don't have to do business with them.
It must be nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life has got busier but freer at the same time. If I can choose like, hey, I just won't schedule anyone past or before 11 o'clock this day and go hang out with some friends or something. Or I can choose, hey, let's schedule $3,000 for tomorrow and run it that way.
Yeah, so you would say it's basically a choice to do what you want.
Yeah, no, there's enough leads and enough people to where it really just comes down to what I want to do.
So what do you see as next steps? Like, what's your next revenue goal? What's the plan going forward?
Next revenue goal is 50. So far in July, it is, what is it, July 10th,
Yeah, 12th.
12th? So
Okay.
far, I mean, next revenue goal is 50. Next, on July 12th, right now, I've done probably above 30,000.
Yeah.
I know it's for sure above 22.
For the rest of the month, right?
No, I'm saying where we're at right now on July 12th. I've already done, yeah,
22,000.
yeah, it's doing all right.
Puts us on a pretty good amount, would you say?
Yeah, one of them was a big flat glass job, but
Nice.
that's also not even finished.
Nice. No, it's great to see you're growing. And obviously, like, we started when you were at around 10, 12, made 24 last month. I think you said already 22, like 12 days into the month. So it's
Yeah.
going at a good rate. The last thing that I want you to tell the people is, like, for the person who you can relate to, who's in your shoes, who's maybe even thought about marketing, but just second guessing, what sort of advice would you give that person?
Um, can I speak freely or is this gonna be
Yeah, yeah.
PG? Swing your damn balls.
Okay. That's a good piece of advice.
Scared money don't make money.
Yeah, and that's what I like telling people. It's like everyone's scared, but fear is like
It's
fear is
natural.
not necessarily, yeah, it's natural, right? It's not necessarily a bad emotion. Like, you go into something new and you're scared, that's not going to change. Like, you have to either act on that. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't, but yeah, you did, and obviously you're seeing the results.
Yeah, it's. I tried hiring a kid and it should have worked out, but he just wasn't ready. There's too much work for me to even have time to train somebody.
Yeah, I would look into hiring someone, and we can talk about this after. But just as far as the interview, I know you're knocking out that windshield. Looks like a bit of a grind, but I know I thank you for the time. I appreciate it,
Yeah.
and uh, and yeah, let's talk soon.